From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Thanks for joining us this morning. It's Friday. We made it, November 3rd.
Yes, we did. So let's get you going.
We're determined that this conflict not spread.
U.S. leaders in a war zone today will hope for a humanitarian pause in Gaza, help more people get out.
A day that we don't like to go back too often.
Lessons learned from the campfire, how Californians were shaped by the damage, and the results of a determined community bounce back 5 years later.
I've seen a lot of things on the stretch. I've seen animals. I've seen chickens.
Refusing to let BART be a bad experience. Meet the Bay Area people working to make BART better.
I want to see touchdowns, baby, touchdowns.
I cannot wait for the Super Bowl parties. I can't wait to watch.
100-day hype, countdown to the big game, and hope the Niners will be there. Bay Area techies and Beatles fans unite. How a new song builds a bridge between the past and the future using artificial intelligence. Hey Jude, it's Friday. And we made it, so maybe crank the Beatles on your playlist this morning. Just feels good going over a bridge, listen to the Beatles.
Reed Cowan, Nicole Loomis, Gianna Franco. We made it to the weekend. I'm so happy. And we get an extra hour of sleep this weekend, which we all need.
Yes, we do. And especially if you look on our social media, you'll see what a hot mess we were this morning. I'm going to launch that video here in about an hour.
Yeah, no, it was a lot. It involved a lot of coffee, a lot of it on the floor, and Nicole using clothing to possibly wipe it up. No, we saved you.
It was my fault. I launched my coffee, and so I was just going to throw my brand new jacket on it to sop it up. But there was a dirty towel that needed to, find its way into the trash.
We saved the day.
We did. So much happening. But thank you so much for joining us on this Friday morning. And maybe you guys noticed this yesterday. Yeah. I know I did. It was kind of hard to miss all of that smoke in our skies here at home. Check out this time lapse of the smoke yesterday. This was over the bay. This was taken from our Salesforce cameras. So the afternoon smoke filled the air in Marin, even in the area of San Francisco, as well around the bay, and stretched all the way down towards the San Mateo Bridge. So what caused all of this? It was smoke from two different fires. One in El Cerrito that burned dangerously close to homes. The other was actually a controlled burn at China Camp State Park in Marin County. And we could probably see another controlled burn possibly today near Nevada. So keep your eyes peeled for that. You might have some more smoke there as well. Let's get a live look, though, right now as things are shaping up for this Friday morning. Peeking outside, the sun barely starting to come up above the clouds. And hopefully the AQI and the air quality is looking a little bit better this morning, Jessica. Plus, we've got some rain on the way. Does that help at all?
Oh, the rain is totally going to help. A couple things I'm going to say. We're in moderate air quality right now, and we're not getting that much rain. It's not going to be a huge washout. So let's talk about what it's going to look like for us this morning and pretty much heading into the next couple days, because we do have some big changes in the forecast for us. A little bit hazy down into the Santa Clara Valley. We're waking up into the 50s from Morgan Hill all the way over into Redwood City, all the way up into the North Bay we go, from Oakland across the beautiful Bay Bridge right behind me into San Francisco. We're seeing a little bit of haze too this morning. Not much, but we're sitting in the 50s, and into this afternoon we go. We're actually going to be seeing clouds roll in therefore into the forecast ahead of a couple cold fronts that will cool us off this weekend and give us those light drizzly conditions. I'll show you where that's going to hit first coming up in just a second, but here's a look at our current air quality. Throughout the Bay Area, we're mostly sitting in that moderate category and even unhealthy for sensitive group category just in the heart of the Bay. A lot better up at the North Bay this morning and all the way along the foothills close to Saratoga, but into this afternoon as the winds start whipping up, this will also help a lot along that coastline. So heading into the next couple days, we do have a chance of showers, but relatively light as we head into the weekend. It'll be mostly drizzly conditions at times, and it pushes its way in from the north to the south. Here's system number one that's actually just impacting the Pacific Northwest into this afternoon, and then here we go all the way into Saturday night, early Sunday morning. This is the one that's going to give us just a little bit of rain into the forecast. So mostly cloudy skies as the showers track to the north of us today. Here we go all the way into our Saturday forecast. Saturday evening, just around 5 o'clock, it impacts the North Bay first, sweeps its way to the South Bay, but by the time it makes its way down to the Santa Clara Valley, we're talking about, if anything, 1/100 of an inch of rain. Not that much, but something's better than nothing, right? Gianna?
Yeah, it is. We could always use a little bit of rain, but be careful out there in case those roadways get a little bit slick when that happens. This morning, though, the roadways are dry. Live look, though, at the Bay Bridge. They are busy. We've got a bit of a backup here, unfortunately, especially for a Friday. Metering lights are turned on. That's because there is a crash across the upper deck blocking the right lane. A second crash now reported in that backup, so making it for a bit of a tough commute. Heading into San Francisco this morning, you can see it's slow and go coming off the East Shore Freeway now, westbound out of Berkeley, working your way over into Emeryville. Now, the approaches from 580 and 880 are actually really quiet right now, looking okay. There's a trouble spot along 580 as you head westbound towards the Dublin interchange, a crash blocking lanes as well. And keep in mind this weekend, a closure along 680 southbound between the Dublin interchange and Koopman. That starts tonight and extends until Monday morning.
People in Gaza looking out their windows this morning, seeing that they are surrounded on all sides. Israeli forces mounting for the next phase in the war, while the Biden administration sends in Secretary of State Antony Blinken to really push for a pause in the fighting for humanitarian reasons. He's not pushing for a ceasefire, just a pause so that Americans can get out and hostages can be freed and more humanitarian aid hopefully can get in. This morning, we can also tell you there are new regional tensions there at the Lebanese border. Iranian-backed Hezbollah continues to lob rockets into Israel. Now, while the U.S. has leaders in the Middle East, lawmakers at home in the House passed an emergency funding bill for Israel, providing $14 billion of aid. There's a catch, though, and it's not encouraging for this piece of legislation. The bill left out funding for Ukraine and other national security priorities, and so once it gets to the Senate, it'll just be dead on arrival because they wanted the funding to go in one bill for Ukraine and Israel. Even if this current version passed in the Senate, because the funding for Israel was separated from the Ukraine funding, President Joe Biden said he would veto it. So back to the drawing board. Now, while all of the political wrangling plays out, and we're seeing it all the time, real-life people live the trauma of war. And this morning, we have an update on a California mother's struggle to get out of the war zone with the help of her son. So meet Nabil. His mother, Nayla, is visiting family in Gaza from California, and Hamas attacked, and she's been trapped. Well, now her son back home is her mouthpiece to the world. In fact, he shows this video that she took inside the family home in Gaza. Nabil says his mother hid with dozens of others. She had to ration food and ration water. And back home, Nabil has spent weeks begging California and other government officials to help his mom get out. We have a good news update for you this morning. Nayla is out and she's safe.
And I could feel the tears in his eyes. And it's just so sad because he also doesn't know if he's going to make it, if he's ever going to see her again.
So that's Nabil talking about other family members that his mom had to leave behind. This is her as she was taking that journey into Egypt. Soon she will come back to California, we understand. And we know stories like Nabil and his mother are all over our state. There are local touchstones to this story. We are here for you with up-to-the-minute developments as news comes in. In fact, when we're not on air, you can find us online, KPIX.com, or in the palm of your hand, just streaming on the CBS News app.
Happening today, members of the union representing San Francisco's unified teachers will vote on a new contract. The union in the district reached a tentative agreement last month. Sean Chitness has more on the deal as voting begins.
Well, a lot has happened in just under a month. When we were in early October, we were dealing with a vote authorization for a strike. But then just a little over a week after that, we learned that both sides had made a deal so that they can move forward in the process and begin with members of the teachers union starting to vote today. Now, the United Educators of San Francisco represents 6,400 teachers, nurses, social workers, and other staff members in the district. Some of the key terms to this deal include a $9,000 salary raise for certified educators in their first year, and then a 5% increase in their second year. Other educators will at least get $30 an hour or an 8% increase with their first year and then a 5% increase in their second year. Substitute teachers will also get a pay raise, and the union says that they will see improvements in working conditions and more protections for their members as part of the deal. It's a 2-year term that will be retroactive starting July 1st of this year and continue until the summer of 2025. So the 6-day voting period again starts today. It runs through Wednesday of next week, and then we expect to get the results on Thursday.